Good morning. About 32 years ago, I was plant superintendent at Display Fixture in Charlotte. I was responsible for 115 employees. I didn't make many notes. I kept most of the things in my head at first. But as time went on, I started missing appointments, forgetting lunch, important meetings, and so forth. You see, I thought I could handle everything myself. Then one day I finally realized I needed help, so I asked God for help. You know, He was right there just waiting. I just didn't ask Him. Things started getting better. I soon had 2 assistants, and my stress level soon got much less. Thanks be to God. Judy and I planned to retire at the end of December 2016. But 2 weeks later, we found out that Judy had stage 4 liver cancer. We had 5 churches praying for her, and I thought that we would have a miracle and she would get better. But that was not God's plan. After seeing her suffer for 2 months, my prayers changed to please don't let her suffer anymore. So on March 5th, 2017, God took her home. I was devastated, lost, lonely, angry, and confused. Guest and Family Health Services, a former customer of mine, asked me if I would do one more doctor's office for them. They assured me there was no hurry and I had plenty of time. So I accepted the job. I called one of my employees to come help, and he said yes. This was a blessing. I was kept busy, had someone to talk to, and someone to eat with. But weekends were still hard. So at church, we started a widows group of about 16 people to share lunch after church once a month. This was very comforting until COVID came and put an end to it in 2019. I then changed to one individual to share meals with. She was a very special lady, and I was fortunate to have her company. Janice and I were married September 4th, 2021, and have been adjusting to each other's ways. After all, we both had been trained by our other spouses for 50 years. I love her very much and am very fortunate to have her by my side. We have to be patient and trust in God, and He will take care of our needs if we just let Him. Isn't God good? With Him, all things are possible. We need to tell our future generations about God's help and God's love. Amen.
Thank you for that reminder, Larry. And let us stand now, if able, and join in our call to worship, also challenging us in the same way Larry challenged us this morning to share our provision, the way God's acted in our lives with others. The psalmist declares, "O my people, hear my teaching. Listen to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter hidden things, things from of old. What we have heard and known, what our fathers have told us, we will not hide them from their children. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, His power, and the wonders He has done. Even as the Lord led them in the desert, they did not believe in God or trust in His deliverance. Yet even then, the Lord still gave a command to the skies above and opened the doors of the heavens. He rained down manna for the people to eat. He gave them the grain of heaven, Men ate the bread of angels. He sent them all the food they could eat. Let us worship our great God, for his grace is truly abundant.